So I got to get Esther by the head, and she... I thought, oh yeah, you're all tough when it's a palm tree, but now you got to face a person, you're melting, huh? There she is with the part of a palm leaf. I go get some of them, bring them, so the neighbors can see what you did. So I got to go, and I have to stand there at the door, and we knock at the door. She's standing there holding the palm leaf. I don't want to do this. I want to go home. I said, oh no, you're going to tell them what you did, and you're going to apologize and ask them what they want done to make it right. She didn't have no job. So we finally, the neighbor lady, she comes, and there's this. Me, I'm standing there beat down like, oh man. The preacher's kids are out destroying the neighborhood. I go, we'll tell her. Don't put your palm trees down. Quit that crying and say it in a normal voice. Put your palm trees down. Here. It's hard being a parent some days, ain't it? And she goes, well, what do you want to do? And she goes, oh, no, that's fine. The lady, she was so nice. She said, I needed to trim them anyways. They only planted like 5 days before. I'm telling Esther on the way home, I said, you better go to your room and pray all those live, or because you're going to be in big trouble if one of those palm trees die. They're nice big palm trees now, because I was praying and Esther was praying they'd live. But when things get bad, you can't quit. Esther needed me to be dead that day. I didn't want to be. I didn't like standing there next to some little destroyer of palm trees. I didn't want to have to face the neighbor any more than she did. I thought the neighbor, she's a little kid, she'll forgive her, but think I put her up to it. You see, you ain't no good to God as long as you're going to keep quitting. You're going to have to get in there and say, okay, God, no matter what, I'm going to live for you. No matter what, I'm going to live for you. God, no matter what, I'm going to serve you. No matter what, God, I'm going to be faithful to you. No matter what, I'm going to work for you. God, you're just going to have to get in there. And you know how to be profitable? Is that you just quit. The guy quit. He quit the first day. He took it and buried it under the ground. John Mark got out there in the middle when everybody else is having problems too. When everything's going wrong. I'm just going to quit. I can't handle it anymore. I'm going to do this. How do you think it made those people there that were in those towns hearing the Apostle Paul and the Apostle Barnabas preach to them? Oh, and they were risking their lives, and some of them would give their lives for the gospel's sake to see this crybaby quit. Now, this is for free. How do you think it makes some of these drug addicts feel that come in and get saved and set free? A week later, they don't even see you on a Wednesday night again. How many want to be profitable? Just quit quitting. Be done with the quitting. Be done with the quitting. And when you tell God you're going to do something, just keep doing it. Keep being faithful. You say, well, you just don't understand. I do. Trust me, I do. I do, I do, I do, I do, I do. You know how to be profitable? Don't quit. Have one person say, the average Pentecostal church you got a preacher pastors 2.5 years. I got him beat. I had somebody say, what's the secret? I gave them something deep. They were a young preacher. They said, what's the secret? And I said, don't quit. You ever been there when you've been told something deep, but you ain't smart enough to know how smart what was just said? Like, what do you mean don't quit? I said, listen, if the money cuts down, don't quit. if people leave, don't quit. If the wind blows the neighbor's tree down on the church, you don't quit. If your wife nags you from the piano about preaching long, don't quit! Keep on preaching. Don't quit. Because you know, when you're first married, you look at some of these people and you think, oh, if my husband or my wife was just like them, then we you know why they're still married? Because they didn't quit. Because I guarantee you, they've had a few discussions. I guarantee you, somebody's been told, you're driving me to the nut house. Oh, don't act all quiet, you old married people, like you not guilty. Huh? You know why their marriage is joyous and things have worked out in their life? It's because when things didn't necessarily go right that particular day, they didn't quit. All right, we're married, we're going to get along. Now start acting happy. How many's ever had a fuss and then company come by and you have to act like you like each other? Son, don't laugh when Mama does stuff, man. We already talked about that. You know what? You know what made John Mark profitable the next time? Is he wasn't a quitter. He went on the missionary journey with Barnabas. Same stuff happens. The next time, he don't quit. There's problems, difficulties. The word got back to the Apostle Paul. You know, say, Barnabas took John. He goes, yeah, I know. He said, how'd it turn out? He didn't quit. He went all the way. He came all the way back. Everything. He just kept on keeping on. He didn't cry, baby. He didn't lay down. The Bible said to endure hardness as a good soldier. Oh, this is the question that you need to ask yourself on Judgment Day. Do you want to be the profitable servant or not? If you want to be the profitable one, you make the choice. Sister Deatherage, would you come? If you're here this morning and you're not saved, you say, well, I like this sermon this morning because you're getting after the saints and not me. Like, I like this sermon because, I just sitting here cruising along. You know what? God ain't never getting after you. He loves you. He's trying to get you to give your life to Him so you can get saved and serve God. You raise your hand anywhere in this building and say, Pastor, I'm not saved or I'm a backslider. Maybe you're like John Mark. You quit. You once walked with God, but you quit. You're no longer walking with Him. This is it. He loves you this morning. Don't you understand? He loves you. He's come looking for you. He wants to make you the profitable servant. You see, there might be some folks that wouldn't want you around, but it's like Barnabas. The Bible said he purposed to take John Mark. You might have backslid. There might be some other churches that just wouldn't care to have you around. Can I tell you this? That ain't the way it is here. God loves you. We want you to get saved again and live for God. There might be people in this world that they don't believe you can ever be profitable. You listen to me. God believes and we believe that you can be profitable to the kingdom. See, I don't know where John was at when Timothy brought him that message. Timothy must have come to John and said, hey, Paul's saying, come on, you're profitable. You know, you're getting a better message this night. I'm not a better preacher or Christian than Timothy was. Can I tell you, there's somebody greater than the Apostle Paul is sending for you, backslider. And it's Jesus. And He's saying, come on. Tell them to come on. They can be profitable. You raise your hand and say, that's me, Pastor. I'm backslid. I want to come back to God, and I want to be profitable. He's sending for me, and I want to live for Him. Hallelujah. How many raise your hand between you and God and say, God, I want to be profitable. How many be what you're looking for, you're sending for, and what you're using? How many raise your hand and say, God, fill my heart full of faith? How many raise your hand and say, Lord, I want my attitude to betray my faith? How many raise your hand and say, I want to have an attitude of not complaining, but an attitude of prayerfulness? How many raise your hand and say, I want to have an attitude of thanksgiving? Because how many know even when when it don't look like it's going good for us, if we got faith, how many know it really is going good for us? I said it really is going good. How many raise your hand between you and God and say, you know what? I want to have an attitude of hopefulness. I don't want to think, well, it's all done and it's all over. How many raise your hand and say, I want to have an attitude. I want to be full of faith. So my attitude, people think, you know, they're always looking for that open door that God's going to give. You can throw them in the Philippian jail at midnight, and they're going to be looking for an open door that God's put them in there to go through. How many raise your hand and say, I want God to fill my heart full of faith so I can live in loving kindness towards others? Hallelujah. How many raise your hand and say, you know what, I want my attitude of lovingness for others to betray that I have faith in God. How many raise your hand and say, you know, Pastor, I've been lazy because I'm wicked. I got sin in my life, and I realize that I'm not going to obey God to work if I want to obey God and live right. If God can't get the cigarette out of the back of your pocket, He can't get you to do much else. You raise your hand between you and God and say, that's me. I haven't been obeying God, but I'm going to start obeying God. I'm going to work. How many raise your hand and say, you know what, you just be honest. You say, you know what, God, I know you're talking to me today about apologizing to people. God, I'm going to be the person that does what you say when you say to do it. I'm going to be the person that does what you say. Because I'm going to walk in obedience. I'm going to walk in blessing because, God, whatever happens in your kingdom, if it's obedience, it's going to prosper. It's going to prosper. It's going to prosper. How many raise your hand between you and God and say, you know what, God, forgive me for quitting and giving up in the past. But how many raise your hand and say, I ain't giving up no more. Ain't giving up. I'm getting a hold of God. I'm going to walk with God. I'm going to work for God. I'm going to live for God. No turning back. Somebody else may leave this journey and go back to Jerusalem. Not me. I'm going to finish it with God. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Let's everyone that will come find a place to pray.